Hollywood tried to break him. Life tried even harder. But somehow he never broke. This is the paradox of Keanu Reeves, a man shaped by tragedy but defined by kindness. So how does someone suffer that much and still become the kindest icon in Hollywood? He didn't grow up in a normal home. Keanu Reeves came from a foundation that was already cracked. A father who went to prison and vanished from his life. A mother trying to hold the family together on her own. And a childhood that taught him what abandonment feels like before he even understood the word. And it didn't stop there. He spent his early years moving from city to city, from country to country, never staying long enough to feel settled, never long enough to build anything that could last. Every new school meant a new beginning and another ending. For most kids, that would be chaos. For Keanu, it became normal. Loneliness wasn't a moment, it was a pattern. School didn't offer refuge either. He struggled with dyslexia, falling behind, misunderstood, disconnected from the world around him. He wasn't the loud kid or the confident kid. He was the quiet one, observant, introverted, trying to look stronger than he felt. Long before he ever faced Hollywood or fame, Keanu Reeves was already learning the lesson that would define his life. Nothing stays, and no one is guaranteed to remain. Acting gave him something he never had before: structure. For the first time in his life, there was a place where chaos didn't follow him. The theater became the first space where Keanu Reeves finally felt seen. On that stage, he discovered movement, physical storytelling, and the kind of emotional expression he couldn't find anywhere else. It wasn't just performance, it was escape. And slowly, acting became a lifeline for a kid who had spent most of his childhood drifting. His dreams were big, maybe too big for someone with a past like his. But they were all he had. Fragile, yes, but finally his. River Phoenix wasn't just a co-star to Keanu Reeves. He was a brother in spirit. They connected through philosophy, creativity, and the insecurities they both tried to hide. For Keanu, River was the closest thing to stability he had ever found. And then, it was gone. River Phoenix died at just 23. It shattered Hollywood, but it shattered Keanu even more. This was his first real grief as an adult, a kind of pain he couldn't outrun. He pulled inward. He spoke less. He became quieter, more reflective, more alone. And that loss changed him. It shaped how he saw the world. To Keanu, loss wasn't an event. It became a theme. A shadow that followed him, a warning that closeness comes with risk. And the truth he carried from that moment forward was simple and devastating. People can disappear at any moment. Before tragedy returned to his life, Keanu Reeves had something he never really felt before: hope. Her name was Jennifer Syme. Their love wasn't flashy or dramatic. It was quiet, real, and unexpectedly deep. For the first time, Keanu wasn't just surviving his past. He was planning a future completely different from the one he grew up with. A family, stability, a life filled with the kind of warmth he had spent his entire childhood searching for. But life had other plans. Their daughter, a baby girl they had already maimed, died before she ever had the chance to live. The grief was indescribable. It wasn't just heartbreak, it was emotional devastation. In interviews, Keanu went silent. He avoided talking about himself, about his pain. It became a kind of trauma camouflage, hiding the wounds life kept carving into him. And that loss changed him again. He stepped back from public life. Work became a way to disappear, a place to hide. Inside, something shifted. A quiet belief took hold. Life will take anything from you. And Keanu learned once again that nothing, not even joy, is guaranteed to stay. Grief didn't give Keanu Reeves time to breathe. Just when he was trying to survive the loss of his daughter, life struck again. Jennifer Syme, the woman he loved, the mother of the child they lost, died in a car crash. In a single moment, Keanu lost the last connection he had to his baby girl. It wasn't just another tragedy. It was grief stacked on top of grief, pain layered on pain. Hollywood didn't understand him. They saw a quiet man, withdrawn, private. Rumors spread that he was antisocial, depressed, strange, distant. But the truth was far simpler and far heavier. He was grieving in silence, trying to carry pain that most people never even imagine, trying to keep moving when everything in his life kept disappearing. And this was the moment people look at and say, this should have destroyed him. And for most people, it would have. After everything life took from him, Keanu Reeves didn't rebuild his life with noise. He rebuilt it quietly. While other celebrities leaned into fame, Keanu chose humility. No mansions, no entourage, no bodyguards. Just a man who walked through the world like a normal person, even though he had more money than he ever needed. And the kindness people talk about? It isn't a performance. It's the quiet generosity he practices when no one is watching. He's donated millions to hospitals. He's secretly paid salaries for crew members on film sets who were struggling. He treats everyone the same, from janitors to producers, because he knows what it feels like to be invisible. All of this comes from one place, a philosophy shaped by everything he's lost, a worldview built on impermanence. In interviews, he speaks with a calm, reflective honesty, a man deeply aware of how fragile life really is. He doesn't pretend to have the answers. He just lives with gratitude, humility, and an understanding most people only learn through pain. Keanu Reeves didn't become Hollywood's nicest man by accident. It was a choice, a rebellion. After a lifetime of loss, he refused to let tragedy turn him bitter or cruel. Most people respond to pain with anger. Keanu responded with kindness, and that kindness eventually became his identity. Inside the industry, his reputation became legendary. Actors praise him not because he's famous, but because he treats everyone like a human being. When the John Wick stunt team finished the first film, Keanu didn't just say thank you. He bought each of them a Harley-Davidson motorcycle because he knew how hard they worked to make him look good. Crew members on every set say the same sentence again and again. He's the most respectful man in Hollywood. And the fans? They've seen it firsthand. Videos of him riding the subway like a regular person, letting someone else take his seat, taking photos politely with his hands off, always respecting boundaries. Small gestures, nothing flashy, but they leave huge impressions. That's the transformation. A man who took everything life tried to break in him and turned it into compassion. Keanu Reeves is more than an actor now. He's a cultural symbol, a reminder of what humanity can look like inside an industry built on ego. In a world obsessed with image, he became famous for something different. His gentleness, his compassion, his ability to suffer without passing that suffering on to anyone else. People across the world, every age, every culture, love him not just for his movies, but for the kind of person he chose to be. His legacy isn't built on awards or headlines. It's built on the lives he touched quietly, and the millions who saw kindness in a place they never expected to find it. If there's one message in Keanu Reeves' life, it's this: you don't control who leaves. You don't control what life takes away, but you do control who you become afterward. Most people break. Most people harden, but Keanu didn't. He became someone the world desperately needed, a reminder that kindness is not weakness, it's strength, the strongest thing a person can choose. And that is why his story matters.